2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Exactly, we are not ignorant of his devices. As we are doing at the breakdown, Vibes Cartel was ignorant of Satan's devices. That's why I'm like, yo, say a prophet. If I'm on the care about my shoes, but them are around go. You know, on record, them a big hole, and I talk about something like how them man rare. But because that was the device that put him, which part him there. See? Satan device. The same phone where I'm trusting him. That's why most of the songs I love Blackberry. See? The same thing will cause him to sink, to go in the pit, or in a deeper pit. You can't be ignorant of Satan's device. Give me Ephesians 5:23, the circumspect. See, you have to understand the times that you're living in. If you don't understand the times that you're living in, good riddance. Good riddance. It makes no sense to be living now and ignorant, because there is no place out here for ignorance. None at all. No place no out here for fools. You're just going to die. Simple. See, go ahead. Right? Ephesians 5:23. No. Ephesians what? 6? No, Ephesians 5:13. So? No. 5:15. Yeah, Salakia. Yeah. Start at 14 now.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead. And
with meaning, the ones that sleepest is not, it isn't speaking about a man where lie down in a bed and a hold on for 8-hour nap, as them say they recommend they get 8 hours nap every day, or somebody will lie down in a coffin. And some of you don't even get to make it into a coffin. See? You know, speak about that. It does speak about a person with no knowledge here. As a matter of fact, all that scripture in Proverbs 21 verse 16, Baba Pasha.
It's Proverbs 21 verse 16.
Read it more emphasis, Baba.
Proverbs 21 verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Right, so a man without understanding is referred to as a dead.
That's like that woman there.
Answer that for the country. Valley, yeah. That. Yeah, scripture just play out. Dead. See? And you look on that, if you look on that pussy there, you're going to see death. Mark on the doorway. See, in the road to death. See? Fuck them, yo. See, we are doing serious business now. The man that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. See, a lot of you people are dead. Zombies. You know, it's funny. You remember when all of us just get the truth, we want to teach everybody. Everybody, we want to teach your mother, we want to teach your father, with close friends. And see, because we were blessed with the faith to understand.
The 24th of March, and it's so sad to them. It used to be a fantasy land Windsor, Rio Grande, Portland. Man, I go give them a surprise. That party, I give them a surprise. The whole place I go full of life. Sensation sound, bring up everything up.
Right.
Keep young guests and everybody's. I want this to Portland.
Right, we were blessed with that little faith. Oh, so we want to teach everybody, because the most idea a good glimpse of the days ahead. See? Them time they feel like the kingdom will come down next week. You understand? They say shit. It's a good thing right now, so they need to teach your best friend. They need to teach your girlfriend. See? And guess what them do? Them slaughter you. I said, kind of madman this? How kind of madman this?
Then we truly understand when the scripture say out, cast not the
First to swine, exactly. I say, yo, see? So that there is a part of the prophecy. When it says, awake, know that safest with the dead. Read it back, Baba Pasha. Think of what we do come out here, we come to try. Wake them up, right? That's what we try to do. See, I will try, but no, We understand say all we need to do is do what? Just teach the word and the Lord will give the increase. Because at one point I will feel like say yo, we have to try to break it down to the T, to the everything we are going at every word and every line and I try to push it for a jerk. But we find out say look here, if the spirit not deal with him, yeah, as the person said. Yeah, exactly. The Lord have to come knock and sup with you before you can get it. See? You could have break it down. Because we know men will break down Genesis to the T.
Line to line.
You know, going at things. Men will come at camp and alert, say them alert. And then the step where they want to take and them know so where teach is the truth. But all benefit them now because they're not in the circle. See? Go ahead.
Ephesians chapter 5 verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and a Mashiach shall give thee light.
It's not a religion. You know this one sign? 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, under Benjamin, you see the people of Jamaica, West Indians and Jamaica. Isn't it? So it's not a religion like Christianity. Muslim not like that. It's about a race of people where lose them identity will come in slavery and the most they go wake them up back now. See? Through the word. And that people are the Israelites. 12 tribes of Israel, which we fall underneath that. Not they are not Africans. They would have want to believe that we are Africans. But we are Africans. The so-called Africans sell us in a slavery. That's why when I watch slave movies, some so-called black man sell black man slavery because we are the same people. Not because they have dark skin and means we are the same, come from the same mother or father, but the same thing with the nations. At one point all nations was dark. See? But now diversity, you know, you have the so-called white man, which is known as the Edomites according to the Bible. Them not white. Nobody not white. This man shirt white. See? Them more red, them pink. You understand? That's why the Hebrew word is Adawa, which is red. See? You're a Christian? No religion. And you come from Poland, you can tell it. The Poland people don't know about Bumbo. See? Anyway, you believe in the Most High? We know about the Most High. King. Alright, so we ask that question. Where good come from? Good. Yeah. You know where good come from? That's the second time come from then. See, everything comes from the Most High. Do you know that the Most High is your judgment every day? That much you know. So you believe, that means say yo, like if the highest bus that go down the road and if everybody crash and then you believe the Most High do that? Yeah. You believe so okay, then we put the bank and put it. Come and put it beautiful, because a lot of people don't even believe that. Because to some people God is all love, but the Most High is not all love. The Most High is both love and hate, negative, positive, everything balance. See, so everything that come on the teach. See, and the reason why we come over here in that captivity in the first place was because we make a covenant, an agreement with the Most High as a people, and we never keep our end at the deal. So therefore, as we as his sons, we say, you know, we are putting in a slavery. So therefore, we come in a slavery by ships, by cargo, slave ships. Okay? This is how we come over here, pack for one another, like sardine and a piece and shit for one another. So we come over here because we go against the word of the Lord. If we do Deuteronomy 28 verse 15, Baba Kosh.
So it's a Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15 says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
So the Most I say, if we not listen him commandments and him statutes, just as how your father as a youth group as the father said, if you not listen when me tell you, say me a bust your ass, same thing him say, what?
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
That all these curses.
Oh, so like I say, most couldn't be so that I would be cursed.
That's not a part of the curse. But you have some major curse over people are face right now where they don't even know. See, jump to find the tree, Baba Kwasha. Verse 40. So we are taught some of the curses to make you get an understanding why we're in the situation we're in now. See it, but?
Verse 43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high.
So the scripture said the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. The last time I checked, I see all them stores, all even a Clarendon. Be a Chinese people, Syrian people come and set up shop. See? But they are when yesterday me hear a motor, I play a song. I say Junior Gang say we set up shop and the Chinese them set up shop. You try go set up a stall and few metropolis and come beat you off the road. So the strangers among these shall get up above the what? Very high. Go on.
Strangers are not to pay tax.
They don't pay tax. Because if them pay tax, you don't pay it. We don't pay it. See, make them try tax JPS. That reflect on your bill. They don't pay that. I reflect on my bill. See it? With them a private investor. Exactly. JPS is owned by strangers. The Jamaican government don't own JPS. Them sell it, them privatize it long time. See it? Go ahead.
And thou shalt come down very low.
Will come down very low. Go ahead.
He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
I have a lend to it. Where back lend to it? Who we have a lend to it? Yeah, what we are use. Not out there for it. Say, they might lend to it, and we not gonna lend to it. They might be the what?
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. So right now we're the tail. So we are looking for handouts from them. But it never did be so. Because we are the princes of God, meaning we are the sons of God. We are literally, we are picnic. See it? Not in the flesh, but in the spirit. We are picnic, but him and beat it because we never keep him commandment. So you have other nations come over here and exploit us. And the scripture tells us that the borrower is a servant to the lender. You have it? We'll bring it out, Baba Kwasha.
Proverbs chapter 22 verse 7. The rich ruleth over the poor.
The rich ruleth over the poor. Go ahead.
And the borrower is a servant to the lender.
And the borrower is servant to the lender. So right now you have these men. We set up all these organizations like the IMF, the World Bank, the WTO, all them big corporations to destroy these countries, them islands here. See? And make we become servant to them. Which the word servant means a slave. See? These men, you ever hear about the Rothschild before? The Rockefellers, they were Jay-Z talk about we Rockefellers. See? Jay-Z, you see Jay-Z come and trench somebody, people that kill up themselves. All the pipe we read from Mr. Man and post said about 5 million? 5 million US? It appeared that 5 million US because Jay-Z ready. Who is Jay-Z? Nobody. Jay-Z are trying to be like the Rockefellers. Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, they are the ones that actually make you have a birth certificate. Which means you're owned by them. Wanna go case? Now case today. Okay. Who here so good in English? Good in English. Alright. You know about proper grammar. Right? And proper noun and common noun and them something there. See? If you name Tom Jones, how you write?
Capital T.
Capital T.
And capital J.
And capital J. Right? Because I saw you do thing, right? Now look, take out your ID. Let's take a look on ID. All on ID. Look on the bird paper for the thing that you. Take out your ID. Take somebody up, take somebody up. Look at it. You don't come too close. Look how it right. Tell me how it right.
My name is in full caps.
Is this what? Full caps. So is that proper grammar?
No.
You know why? See, in the name and norm of gear, you are war against the state. That means he is a part of a corporation. Your own. Diminish your maximum. See, you're owned by somebody. And you're being traded on the stock market daily.
Right, if you check, you have a number of birth certificate, you put a number in the stock market, you put as a stock.
As a stock, you're a stock. Is it just like in a slavery back then? Or the master used to brand the cow and then brand people? See, the number you must speak out, that is your brand.
Everybody have to put
See, and everybody have to have that. See? Everybody, yeah, bring what you said. Everybody have to have it because these men, where the scripture refers to as the devil and Satan, set it away there. That means, yo, we are freedom property. That's why if you even try to hang yourself, you can go to prison. You know why? And you don't belong to yourself. You belong to the state. It's an asset of the state. See? You can take a child from you. You know why? Because when you ever think of maritime and maritime law, we work with the sea.
law of the IC.
The law of the IC. It's whenever the ship come in, them say, it break the water and come to the dock. So the dock up, come to the dock. And you see when it dock up, the captain present a certificate of manifest to the where call the place again? To custom, port authority. You see when you break your mother water,
When it landed, the ship bird.
bird, yeah, the dock up. You see when you break your mother water and go to the dock, to the doctor, come out, see it? When you're born, them come with a paper, a certificate of manifest. And your mother register you. And your father register you back to the state, which word register means to bring back. So them give you over, them sign you over back to the state. So them no longer own you anymore.
You can look it up yourself.
Yeah, you can look it up. The state is what becomes your God and own you. That's the reason why you have to have a tax registration number. And that's why you have an NIS, that's why you have an ID, that's why you have a birth certificate.
That's why you get an NID.
And that's why you're supposed to get an NIDS. Because guess what? Them can't even get a ticket without a KRN number. Because he's an illegal alien without a birth paper. See? I'm going to talk about a question.
And it's Matthew 17 and verse, let's start from 25. Let's start from 24. And when they came to Capernaum, they that received tribute money came to Peter and said, "Doth not your master pay tribute?" He said, "Yes." And when he was come into the house,
Listen good. The person who call Yahushua is the same person who call Jesus Christ. But that we will touch that one next time.
Yahushua prevented him, saying, "What thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth take custom or tribute?"
So say, who the kings of the earth take custom or tribute? Who them take tax from? Who have to pay them tax? What?
Of your own children or of strangers?
Of them own children or of strangers, meaning different people. What?
Right. Peter said unto him, "Of strangers."
Strangers, which we are the strangers to them.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yahushua said unto him, "Then are the children free."
So free them children free. We not free. Now we have pay tax. Everybody before them born were about 700,000 out of debt. No, that survey there was like about 2011. And I'm going deeper. Right now Jamaica almost 3.3 and all out of debt. So you see why we don't have to go to school? Which going to school I put in our more debt. Because them plant and hope to and say, look here, we don't have to do this and that, you come out to do this and become this rare. They never teach you to be an entrepreneur. Them teaching you to come out and work, be dependent on somebody, which means polite slave. See? So that's the reason. Go back to the curses of a question. How would I read? You don't read the curses?